Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Smoky Mountain Railway. I guess it would help if I reselected my game window. Okay, so first order of business, right, for today is going to be getting all of this switched out. And getting everything figured out as to how I'm going to exactly do all this. So the Alarka Junction site stuff is just going to get left in the yard. The Bryson Interchange stuff needs to be taken down to the yard and needs to have those 3 coal hoppers added to it. The Freight House stuff needs to be up in here, and the Appalachian Hardwood cart needs to go, well, obviously to Appalachian Hardwood. So I think I'm going to start trying to deconstruct this train with 2 locomotives simultaneously, which don't know how that I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off or not, but we will see if I can. So let's get everything lined so that I can get 21 backed up to this train real quick. So at the end of the last episode, we re-watered and re-coaled the 21, so she's ready for quite a bit of operation here over the next pretty good little while. Oh, come on. I don't know why that mod there for a while actually worked and now it won't. But I mean, the mod actually works. It just for some reason doesn't save the tractive effort settings for whatever you're in. I guess that's so that it can do multiples, I guess. Alright, do multiple run sessions with slightly different physics, I guess. Actually, I tell you what. Wait, stop. 21, stop. So this car needs to go here, which means it needs to be pushed in, right? It's a forward-facing industry. So what I'm actually going to do is push 21 forward and then bring her back, and then actually just put all 3 of these cars up in here. Okay, I could have stopped way quicker than I did, but well, it would help. It would really help if I didn't make it go farther away. And that would probably really work to my advantage in a big way. And we can probably go ahead and stop the engine. No, we can't. Now we can. Yeah, we can most definitely get past it there. So let's go ahead, throw that switch back into normal. And then re-grab 92 and get her to reverse this massive, ginormous amount of train back into there. And I might actually try and do it with a little bit of a breakaway here. If I can get these cars up to a decent speed. Okay, that's probably enough to carry them. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to undo the glad hands and try that again. I mean, at this point, you know, we might as well just back them in here, but you know, I didn't think about the locomotive or the train not stopping quick enough to release the glad hands as it was slowing down. Okay, now if we stop it. Apply. Go 15. This should save just a little bit of time. And these are both freight house, so let's go ahead and apply that handbrake as well. Okay, 21. Go ahead and go yard forward 20. And then 92 can stop its train again. Doke, and then I got that handbrake set. Release. Reverse 10. Oh no. I may have made a boo-boo. I definitely made a boo-boo. I've got to clear this. Okay. Now yard forward. Yeah, I've got to clear the, I've got to clear this switch. So, that was a, that was big oops for, on my part. And then the Alarka cars, I will have to deal with. I think I'm just going to have to deal with most of this stuff with 21 and just let 92 kind of move the big train around. It's got a switch against it somewhere. Where's the switch against 90 or 21 at? Oh. I had the switch flipped for it to go back out on the main. Okay, I told you to stop, so I'm going to stop you with a handbrake. Now, reverse 10 miles an hour and go through all these switches here. And everything, all the switches should be set. Because I would like to go ahead and do this with 92. Which actually, I guess we could set these Alarka Junction cars in here with 92. But that's going to complicate everything as far as getting the Appalachian Hardwood car back where it needs to be in the consist. Oh yeah, I think I downloaded another mod too, didn't I? Okay, maybe I didn't. I thought I had downloaded little switcher engine mod, but I guess I didn't. Oh well, okay, well, you might see me utilize that maybe in the next episode. I'll go back and actually download it between episodes. Did 71 ever make it to Whittier? Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh, 71 made it way up to Whittier, because I didn't think to set a flare down. Oops. And what we may actually end up doing, is just actually pulling this train back on into the yard up here. And that way, we actually have a good sized yard to switch that ginormous train out and get everything out, so we can get it to where it needs to be. Okay. $136 for that. So yeah, we should be over 3,000 easily by the end of the day. We probably won't have another day quite this big for a while, just because all of the waterworks and water mills and all that actually started working again. When I updated one of my mods, I don't know which mod I updated that fixed all that, but one of them that I updated fixed all that. Fixed a bunch of mods. So that was a good move on my part to actually check whether my mods needed to be updated or not. So let's just run 21 back out of here. And run it all the way down and pick up these coal cars with her. And then I think I can do switch alignments in a way that I don't have to worry about moving that car again. Oh yeah, I can 100% do that, because I can just open this switch to avoid the Appalachian hardwood car. In fact, I can do that again right now. I can go ahead and get that set and have it ready to go when 21 gets back down here. Let's just reverse at 15, right? And make sure that I've got all the switches aligned correctly to do that. I mean, I know I just ran down there and checked all of them, but knowing how forgetful I am to actually do stuff, it's probably a good idea to actually check it. It's not the fact that this stupid Shay mod. Okay, yard, back 20. And as much of a steam head as I really am, if we go long enough in this series, which I would like to at least finish the railroad and at least run one full day. That's kind of my goal with this series, is to finish the railroad all the way to Andrews and at least run one full day. of that service before before I start another series of this, because I would like to update to the new version of Railroader when it does drop, which right now, I mean, you could update to the experimental version, which adds in like a lot of the new features that they're doing testing with, but I don't want to do that because I don't exactly think that any mods have been updated to said experimental version. So I don't really want to update my game to this experimental version and just break all of my mods. Because, I mean, everything in it looks really cool, but I don't want to break, I don't want to break my mod list and then try to play the game and then everything's just broken. Because I have already done that once in this series when I replaced my interchange, my Bryson interchange mod, is when I broke everything. I was trying to remember when I broke it. I knew I had broken it. Okay. Let's just go ahead and jump down out of the cab. And really, all we have to clear is this switch stand here. So let's go ahead and pull back down to 10. Pull down to 10 and stop before we careen off through that switch at too high a rate of speed. Okay, now I should be able to get these car. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, I did. Wait, what? Oh, jeez. I've got to pay attention to that. I don't know why I'm having such a problem with that this evening, of remembering to make it go the direction I want it to. But I definitely am. And we could, because I would love to try to go ahead and get a new locomotive just as quickly as possible. Even if we got another 90 class, like another Mikado. Okay, so let's break 21 off, road 10, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run 20 back to right here, or 21, I mean, back to right here. And then I'm gonna get 92 to go ahead and grab that Appalachian hardwood car. Push that whole train into the secondary main here. And then break 92 off. Send it back onto the main. And then we can grab the Alarka site cars with 21. And then so do that. Make sure I set it to reverse. And give it an order to do 20 car lengths. And this has just made this train. These 3 cars have made this train way heavier. I mean, I wonder why. It couldn't be because there's 80 roughly tons of coal in every one of them. And then hopefully, I'm really interested to see how the interchange to interchange thing is going to affect our profit, because it's got to help us make a little extra profit. I'm not going to say that it's going to make necessarily a massive difference in profit, but it'll be one of those that it'll be a lot easier and a lot less stressful as far as switching goes to. No, wrong train. Wrong locomotive. I'm just exuding small brain energy right now. Okay, and I don't care if we block the crossing as long as we can get the train moving. And then let me set the handbrakes on these 2 cars. Set the handbrake, thank you. And then I don't know why I went ahead and undid it, but that's okay. Oh, jeez. Remember which locomotive I'm trying to operate. So, oh, that's gonna need to be handled tomorrow. That's not. That's still plenty good. Okay, go ahead and throw that switch. Go ahead and stop 92. Yard forward 20 on 21. And just for some uncharacteristically realism, we'll stand and guard the crossing. And boom. Let me make sure that didn't recouple them. It did. Okay. And then just road reverse U at 15 miles an hour. Back into the siding, or into the secondary. And then what we'll do is tomorrow we will just set the empty cars going to the coal mine that come from West Bryson. We'll just set them off in the yard here, so 21 can grab them and take them with the Alarka Junction cars up in the morning. And I mean, I know I could run a special train up the mountain with 21. And you never know, by the time I get to that point, I may have decided that's what I'm doing. Okay, I can just fully retake the UI of 92 because I don't need to do any more switching with I don't need to do any more multiple locomotive switching. And let's go ahead and make sure everything's lined good. Switch that over, because I don't want to go setting a flare and then all of a sudden I go back, where's 92? And it's at the end of the track, at the end of the railroad, above, or it's at the coal mine, I guess is really where it'd end up at. Okie doke. Get these handbrakes released, road reverse 15. Okay, let's jump back up to Well, let's run up to 91 first and get her out of the way. Get her and her log train moved out of the way so that we can send 71. Can I please leave my cab? Thank you. And, oh, wow. That was pretty good. We actually stopped sort of where we needed to. Yeah, let's all these barons real quick. Kind of neglected to think about that earlier. And in fact, just because I want the equipment to actually look like it's in the condition that it's in, let's just go ahead and lower the condition visually of this equipment. Okay, now let's push forward. And like I said, let me just do that now. Unload at the sawmill and load at Connolly L1. And have it not change whatsoever. Am I really going to have to go through and manually do... Are they all... No, they are not. Am I really going to have to manually... Why is it still saying L2? There we go. Okay, that fixed it. I don't know why it wanted to... I don't know why it wanted to be a pain. Why did you stop? Okay, well, give me manual control then. If you're not gonna do it, if you're not gonna do it on your own, I guess I'll do it for you. My gosh, they've already unloaded that many logs out of that hopper. It just stopped. The mad lads at the sawmill okay. Road, stop. Okay. So 91 and her log train have been delivered. So let's open the switch back up. Get rid of that flare. And let's just start teleport stringing. Control T-ing down here. Okay, so is there anything at the back of the train that can't even be left down here? No, there is not. So we've just got to take every bit of this train into the yard and try to figure out what's going to be the easiest way to switch it. And let me get control of 71 and do that. And 92 is already down there. Okay, well, let's just run the whole train into the interchange, all the way nearly to the back of the interchange track. Because don't get me wrong, it may be a little farther than it really needs to go, per se. But, that's it's not a big deal. We can deal with it. Go the right direction. So it's at 93 condition now, and with a almost 3.5 hour repair time. Okay, so that car there needs to go into R1, which I'm pretty sure, yep, is that one. So flip the switch, reverse 10. And let me go ahead and do this right now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another flying switch. This one's going to be a little more dangerous. Stop. And then you go ahead and go forward 10 again. And then as soon as that box car comes in, we're going to stop it. And stop. Okay, that worked. And 92, you can stop. The timely delivery. A $3 extra timely delivery. Okay, 15 mile an hour. And then didn't I did flip that. Okay. And then just run you into the interchange, just back to there somewhere. That's probably plenty far enough for that. Hopefully now 71 has made it. 71 has made it into the yard. She just hasn't stopped yet. Okay. So, I want to teleport. Wow. Okay, that actually worked. Okay. So, oh my god, I had it going 20 miles an hour. Guess I didn't pay as much attention as I needed to. Go ahead and ease it off down to 10 and go ahead and stop it. And that's going to give us a pretty big injection of, well, not really all that big an injection of cash. Because there's not honestly a heck of a lot of cars in this contest even coming here. Okay, so something that I've got to figure out is that guy is going to stay here. These two are going to go back to Whittier. Sawmill, 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 sawmill. That's going to Whittier. These two stay. Okay, well, 101, you're getting used more today, probably, than you expected to. Let's go ahead and extinguish that flare. And then just stop. That's all you needed to do. Go back and make sure all the switches are aligned for it to get out. Oh, come on. What? Was it already open, or or did I really just not click on it? Oh, I'm getting in a rush here. I'm trying to rush this, and that obviously just isn't the best thing to do ever. And I still need to be able to run around the sawmill stuff. Holy cow. This is really going to be quite the switching puzzle. I mean, we could have done a lot of back and forth, I guess, in Whittier and got all the cars that were going to stay in Whittier switched out there. But then we would have had to have re-switched them, and this way I'm going to attempt to block them with going where they need to go, because there should be, well, no, the Stenzel car already got delivered, so from what as far as I know, the Whittier House Track and Whittier Waterworks cars, which are these three, they're all actually going to go to the same track. So it really shouldn't matter exactly what order we put them into that track with. It should just matter that they end up in that track. And there's already a car sitting. No, there's not. Okay. So I don't have to deal with that. Okay, yard reverse 20. I'm going to need 71 back on the head end. But that's really not that big a deal, getting it back on the head end. Okay, stop. And then go ahead and take this car. And we're just going to shunt it back into here. And I'll probably do another flying release. And then 2 Whittier cars. I'm actually wondering if it's not going to be easier to pull the Whittier cars with the sawmill cars and then just... Because see, that way we can just set the sawmill stuff here. And then there's how many cars going to the East Whittier, the water mills? 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 cars that are going to stay up here, aside from the sawmill. So I think those 3 cars should fit right here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so open that and reverse at 10 miles an hour. Go ahead and disconnect the air. Give me control of this. Is there a place that I can stay where I can select? Yes, okay. And stop and uncouple. Okay, go ahead and get 101 going forward again. And then apply the handbrake. Do that. Boom. Wow, 92 is already down there. Oh, that's the kind of interchange payment that I want to see. That's the kind of interchange payment I like. 568, but so just the stuff we brought back to the interchange we made over $900 with today. That's the kind of thing I like to see. Okay, so we'll need to break the train right here, which is going to be a fair amount of weight for the little 101 to handle. But she can handle it. She's handled worse. She's handled a lot worse. Bang. Okay. So we want to break the train. Okay, because both of y'all are going to Whittier. So we want to break the train right here. Road Ford 15. And then open this up, close that. And I do actually want to open the tutorial real quick and actually okay, so you actually don't have to overhaul stuff. you can only just then repair it up to a certain point. Okay, I mean, I guess I can get that. And then one, two, three, four, 5 sawmill cars here. That's gonna be a pretty good payday from the sawmill, actually. That's probably gonna be the best payday we get. Of course, the sawmill's always the best payday you get. I don't care what anyone says. And I am actually gonna go ahead and bump the sawmill up to tier 2. That's a dangerous thing to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And we're gonna have, what, 3 more cars? So that's probably plenty. That's really definitely probably too far. Okay, back forward 10. And then the next 2 are gonna be East Whittier watermill cars. Both of those actually are going to the water mill. So both of those actually are going to go back down there. Which is good. Which is really good. Okay, stop. Yard reverse 20, and then open that switch. Close that switch. I did reline this one. I didn't think I had for some reason. Couldn't be because I've forgotten to throw half the switches I've needed to throw today. Engineer on 101's trying to be kind of spicy. Okay, hook that up. Unhook this. Road forward 15. And then see, and these are water mill cars, so I might actually try to leave them, because there's only one water works car. So if I can actually get, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take these water mill cars. I'm going to take them and stick them in the shop track spur. So 71 can just pick them up and drop them on the way. Reverse in here. And I better not start freaking out because our coal hopper's sitting here. It's gonna be really irritating if it does. Okay, again, per usual, all I need is just enough room to get the train by, which that's good, I think. Okay, Okay, apply the handbrake. Forward 10. Stop. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it to the yard setting. That way I don't have to worry about doing it in a minute. Okay, and then we got a Whittier Waterworks car, and I think everything else is... Okay, that's East Whittier Waterworks. And the rest of these are wood chip loads. So, stuff that 101's gonna handle momentarily. Okay, there we go. It's gonna end up being a pretty good sawmill train. Hopefully we've got enough room to push all these wood chip cars up into the C tracks. Okay, reconnect the air, and then it's gonna be pretty hefty. It's gonna be fairly hefty for 101, but she'll handle it. I think she's got plenty of coal, at least for another day or two. And I may also, and I might, if I do this, I might actually just do this off camera, but I might get this moved out and not actually send it back to the locomotive works, but just get it like out here somewhere and get that pushed into the coal hopper, or get it pushed into the coal loader. That way maybe I actually just go ahead and repair 101 and 71. Just kind of get on top of that. And those rest of those cars were all Whittier interchange cars. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the first time in this series that an interchange yard has actually looked like an interchange yard where we're actually blocking stuff. I don't like blocking. To me, it stresses me out. So that's why I just let excuse me, that's why I just have everything set wherever, whatever mod or whatever. Where is that, actually? Some kind of madness, maybe? Strange customs? Where do I find that? I know it's here somewhere. Settings, features. Yeah, here we go. Blocked by destination. I mean, you could go mostly blocked somewhat. You could go hostile, which is basically where nothing is blocked when it comes into the interchange. Where are the glad hands split? I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect them, just so I don't have to remember to, you know, that way I don't have to forget later. Okay, and then I want to get... Is that spur down there long enough for 4 cars? But I guess in theory it is. I hope it is. Because if it's not, there's gonna be some problems if it's not. Okay, and all I need to do is just reverse these cars in here far enough. Why does it look like something down there? Guess not. Empty, empty. Oh no, no! Oh no! It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 101 needs to be on this side of it anyway, so we'll just disconnect it and leave it here. And 71 takes these 3 cars, so it's only 3 cars, so that's better. That's better. I mean, technically I could go ahead and uncouple it, but it wouldn't make a difference. And I need to run one. Okay, well, I didn't know switches had springboards on top of them, or switch stands had springboards on top. Can I do that again? I don't know. I don't exactly know how I did that or managed to do that. Okay, and then actually, it's actually kind of a good thing that. Okay, why did I open that? Because I'm just gonna run 101 into this right here. That way we can get 71 around her. I said I was gonna water 92 and didn't do it. I hope she hasn't run out of water. And again, I may do all of it off camera, but I think I'm actually going to try and shop. I'm probably going to shop all the locomotives except 91 and 21. And like I said, I'll probably do that off camera. Of course, I may not. I may do that in the next... Whoa! Okay. But I'm probably going to shop all the locomotives that have been working for a while. Anything under like 97% maybe, I don't know. Probably just do it random which locomotives I do and don't shop. Because they will they'll all be done overnight. And I 100% would rather go ahead and start keeping them up now, which I think I said I was going to do that like 6 or 7 episodes ago at this point, but I'm actually gonna do it. And the reason I made the comment that I don't know I may do it in the next episode is because we're already at 55 minutes. So the sawmill and the waterworks stuff is probably gonna be something I do next episode. Yeah, so next episode may involve doing a lot of work, but then it may involve a lot of housekeeping as well. Which, you know, I mean, that is something that we haven't done in the series yet, is do any sort of housekeeping. Like, I haven't done it, period, on camera or off camera. So that's probably something that we will start to do. Okay, and I should be able to stop you right there and you still clear it. Oh yeah, not by a country mile or anything, but by a pretty decent amount. I'm hoping tomorrow I can go ahead and get Robinson Gap Coal up to tier 2. I mean, that's gonna be those two mines are really gonna probably be the crutch of our railroad. Honestly, eventually anyway. Set that brake, uncouple that car. Oh wait. Oh no, I uncoupled it in the wrong place. Dang it. Well, we're gonna have to reattach to that. Again, me not paying attention. Okay, you can stop. Okay, yard reverse 20. Okay, there we go. Now, uncouple it there. Road 15. Get it down here. Go ahead and grab those two cars. Kind of need to refuel 71 anyway. Not sure. I'll check it when we get the 71 reversing into here. But let's see. I don't even know what day we're on as far as the railroad goes. 13 to 14. Okay. Okay. That's acceptable. Whoa. Okay. And then release that brake. Forward 15. And let me run down here. Yeah, there is nowhere close to enough flipping room to put any more wood chip cars in here. I mean, I could split this, but the problem with this mod is I would have to split it here because these tracks are so terribly lame. Which, I mean, I guess I could do that. I mean, I'm probably only going to fit 3 cars max here without causing issues for myself later down the road, but so by the end of the day, we should be at 4K, right? So if we make another 4,000 tomorrow, we're gonna be at $8,000 bucks. So we will actually have a little overhead after that, and I'll probably pay back loans with whatever money I do have left over. Well, actually, technically, isn't that 3 days? Technically, I think. I don't know. Whenever it gets paid off, or whenever we make the interest payment, the loan interest payment, I'll see what I've got, and if I've got enough, then I'm gonna just basically take us back down to $0 to pay some of this loan off, so it's not so freaking high of an interest payment every week, or every 5 days, or however many days it takes. Okay. Reverse at 5. Nah, it doesn't really need it. No, it don't need it. I did not have a handbrake set on that car. Whoops. Okay, so you go forward 15 and stop. You just stop like right here. And then I'm gonna end the video. I was really hoping to actually get a little bit more done than that today, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, do what all the YouTubers ask you to do. I hope to see you back again, and whether I do or not, I hope you have a great day. Peace out.